Okay, let's talk about you for a moment, because you're putting your money where your mouth is. This is a little bit different for you.
Yep.
What's this fund about?
Look, we've been focused on disruption at LightShed, in terms of the way we've been thinking about the media space for a very long time. I mean, we met Evan Spiegel at Snapchat when they were 20 people and Dan Eck at Spotify before they launched. And I think our first report on Facebook was back in 2007, 5 years before they went public, saying why everyone should buy it. So we've been obsessed with disruption from the private media space or the private tech media and telecom space for 15 plus years. Now we're going to start investing in that space directly in the private space. And so we're launching LightShed Ventures Fund 1. It's a $75 million early stage. So looking at seed through Series B investments across the TMT space. And, we've been angel investors for many years, but now we actually have the ability to put real capital to work. We have an incredible group of LPs from throughout the media and tech and telecom sectors. We're just excited to start putting that capital to work in companies that we've already been surfacing through our research for many years.
Okay, so here's my question. Since we spent, we were up too late last night. At least I was up too late last night on Clubhouse, which is a private company currently valued at $1 billion. And on the other end, we were on Spaces together, which is this new area on Twitter, which is obviously public. Would you invest in Clubhouse today, given what you saw happening on Twitter? Or would you invest in Twitter in this new conversational audio world?
We are huge believers in Twitter. I think if you looked at what happened last night, the fact that, we already have an interest graph and a friend graph. Like you and I are already connected on Twitter. We already have, I have, 40,000 plus followers on Twitter. Being able to leverage that immediately into an audio experience, I think is a huge opportunity for Twitter. Not that Clubhouse, look, Instagram copied Snapchat and Snapchat's doing just fine. So there's room for more than one player. I don't think this is winner take all. I think this is a big deal for Twitter stock. And I think we've been very bullish on Twitter for quite some time, believing in the turnaround and believing, we talked about on CNBC a few weeks ago, why we thought the stock was far bigger than President Trump, with President Trump being banned. And I think you saw they're going to grow users 20% in Q1 and really add 7 million plus DAUs, even without Trump being on the service. So I think there's something far more than just politics.
But would you
Twitter.
Take money from your fund and put it in Clubhouse? I asked, look, just so everybody knows, was on with us last night. All sorts of people were jumping in, Bethany Frankel and Katie Kirk. It became this sort of crazy fun, over the top situation. But my question
is something
to you is
intimate.
That was on Clubhouse. That was different. And then we're on doing a separate thing randomly on Twitter where we all sort of came together. And the fellow who's running the actual Twitter Spaces jumped into the conversation and started talking.
Look, there's going to be lots of winners. Clubhouse just raised at $1 billion. There is something, audio is getting big. We've been big believers. I was a early investor in Wondery, which just sold to Amazon. That deal closed yesterday. Audio is really growing dramatically between AirPods, smart speakers, in-car audio. Everywhere you look, audio is exploding. It's an intimate way of getting content to consumers. It's literally in your ear. I think there's going to be a tremendous surge. Look what Spotify's done with podcasting in just the last couple of years. There's going to be a lot of winners in audio. It's a major space. And if you look at LightShed Ventures Fund 1, audio is going to be a major place where we focus our investment dollars, because we really believe there's a lot of legs to the growth of audio and content creation. Basically, building IP and building content and brands out of audio is a major business for a lot of players. Look, NBC Universal is creating Dr. Death, the TV show. That was a podcast that Wondery created.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.